Saturday Social is powered by EA Sports FIFA 23 with PlayStation.
This is Ask Henderson. We teed it up on Sky Sports social media accounts, giving you at home the chance to ask this man absolutely anything. Jordan, we had thousands of questions. I've picked the best ones. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, first up, nice one. Just says, what has been your favourite ever moment in a Liverpool shirt?
I'd probably go with winning the Champions League.
Champions League over the Prem for you?
I think because it was our first one.
Yeah.
First big one over the line, and it was a big moment, and Champions League is something I grew up watching all the time that I loved, so yeah, I'd go Champions League.
Okay, next up, just says, who's the best player you've ever played against? Obviously played with some unbelievable players, come up against them, but toughest opponent you'd say, if you had to pick one, who'd you go for?
My favourite is probably Modric.
Wow. Is that from a midfielder's point
of
view?
Yeah, as a player, I just think he's a complete midfielder.
Yeah.
Got everything, works hard, technically outstanding, scores goals, assists. Yeah. Everything, he's got everything.
Do you enjoy playing against players like that because they are so iconic and obviously at the top of their game, or do you know that you're going to be in for a tough game when you come up against someone like that?
Yeah, you do relish them opportunities to play against the best in the world. You know it'll always be difficult, it'll be tough moments, but it's a challenge, and yeah, you want to be playing against the best players, so it's definitely an opportunity to play against when you're playing against Modric. To be fair, I'm not sure how many games we've won when we played against him, but yeah, he's an outstanding player and someone who I admire a lot. Yeah,
top player. Next one just says, who's the best player in training for Liverpool and England? Obviously, you play with so many top players for club and country.
I'd say Millie's always at it in training.
James Milner?
Yeah, Millie's always at it.
You say Millie, what about for England? If you're talking technique, is there one player that stands out?
England, a lot of players are good in training.
Yeah.
There's a few, to be fair, a few young ones. Phil Foden's good.
Yeah.
Jude. Jack Grealish trains quite well.
Yeah.
Very good in training. Bukayo. So yeah, there's quite a few. If I had to choose one, I would go with Phil Foden.
Phil Foden,
yeah.
Technically, is he one of the most technically gifted players you've ever played with them, would you say?
Yeah, I think he's an incredible player. And always, again, just loves playing football. Every time you just walking around the hotel, he just seems to be keeping the ball up.
Everyone says that about him. He's just playing football all the time.
He's just kicking the ball off the wall, or he's kicking it up around. So he's always got a ball at his feet. And we see that's why he's so technically good.
Next one just says, as someone who's won everything for your club, do you feel you are underrated as a player?
I'm not sure. Not something I think about, to be honest.
Fine. Tough one for you to answer that as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a hard one for us to answer. I don't know. I think you'd have to ask other people outside of football. I feel as though I'm appreciated within the game and within football, so my teammates and managers, I'd like to think I'm appreciated, and of course by the Liverpool fans as well. So everybody else, I'm not 100%.
Okay, good answer. Next one, a bit of a random one this, and we're going back a few years. Just says, how would you rate your technique when you appeared on Soccer AM's Skill School? Do you remember that?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah. I've got a video. I don't know if you want to hold my phone here, but I've screen recorded. Here we go. Do you want to give this a watch? It's just a snippet. What's going on there with the...
To be fair, the technique looks all right there, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? Can I ask you about
the
pants?
A little bit different.
What have you done here with the pants? Because you've actually written the word...
Wow on it, yeah. We just had to come up with different things.
Yeah.
And it was a bit of laugh, a bit of fun. And
yeah.
It was great, to be fair. It was a great...
You enjoy it?
Yeah, we enjoyed it, so it was good.
And I actually watched it beforehand, and you lost, which I thought was quite controversial.
Yeah.
You think you got hard done by in the result of that?
Maybe, but I remember Nathan at the time.
Yeah.
He had some good ones. I think he had some skipping ropes at one point.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was great fun for the lads.
Your technique was on point, but Nathan looked like he spent longer on the celebration part of it. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Next one just said, who would play Jordan Henderson in a movie? I like that question.
Wow. Do you know who Charlie Hunnam is?
Yes, I do, yeah.
Sons of Anarchy.
Hunnam, yeah.
He used to be, I found out he used to be in Bite Grove.
Yeah, didn't he?
So the accent, I think he'd be all right.
Yeah.
He's a lot better looking than me, so that might be a bit of a problem. You'll have to cut his hair off or something, but I'll take him all day long.
I think he did himself a disservice there. Charlie Hunnam's a great actor, isn't he?
Oh, brilliant.
This is very random, this one. It just says, you always look so fresh. So what is your grooming routine?
Do what?
Grooming routine. So in terms of How much time you spend on your hair and your appearance?
I get my hair cut every couple of weeks probably. I'm due a trim now actually. Get my beard done at the same time.
Yeah.
But apart from that, that's about it.
Your hair is always on point, to be fair, even when you're playing. Do you spend a lot of time doing the barnet?
Not really.
No.
I do it when we get to the ground. I'm ready.
Yeah.
A few minutes max, to be fair. But it's nice to think that people think I look fresh. I'll take that all day long.
I was going to say that. Bear in mind if people can ask you anything. Why do you think someone's asking you that?
I'm not sure.
It's a random one, isn't it? Next one just says, who would win in a boxing match, Jordan Henderson or James Milner?
I'd fancy my chances, but I'll have to say Millie just in case he gets the bee in his bonnet.
Okay. He looks like he could box a bit, Millie.
Yeah, but he's quite small, isn't he?
Yeah, okay.
I think I'm bigger, so a bit of a bigger presence. I've got a longer reach as well.
Okay.
I could just keep jabbing them. If someone's going to go the distance, I'd fancy Millie. So I'll go with myself for a knockout.
Yeah.
Distance, we'll go with Millie.
Okay, I like that.
He'd stop.
Okay. Next one, if you weren't a footballer, what would you be doing now? We get asked this question a lot, actually.
I haven't a clue.
No idea?
No. I fancy myself sometimes like a detective though. Do you know, like when you watch like movies and stuff? Like Luther or something.
Yeah,
like
I love Luther.
I fancy myself as a detective. And my dad used to work in the police, so
yeah.
Maybe
do you think you'd be a good detective?
I'd like to think so.
Yeah.
You know, when you're at home and you're like trying to work it out before you know. Yeah. So normally I can figure it out pretty early doors.
Yeah.
But my wife would probably see a difference. So.
Would you be like Luther then, a bit off the book and doing it your own way?
I'd love to be like Luther.
Great programme, isn't it? Have you seen the film?
Brilliant, yeah.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Okay, next one. If you were stuck on a desert island with one England or Liverpool teammate, who would you choose and why?
Liverpool, I'd probably say Robbo.
Why?
I just think it'll be fun.
Okay, so you're choosing Robbo for the entertainment value, not to get off the desert island?
Oh, he's not getting off. But I think he's just happy just to stay on.
Right, okay.
And for England, I'd probably choose Jack Grealish.
Jack Grealish?
That would be fun as well.
That would be, wouldn't it? Would he help you get off the island?
Definitely not.
No.
No, we'd be stuck, but we'd have a good time, I think.
Jack's a great guy. What's he like around the place when you're in camp? I imagine he's someone that lifts your spirits all the time.
Yeah, brilliant guy. Always in a positive mood. Great to have around the camp, and everybody loves him, so yeah, top man.
Okay, next one just says, who do you think is the greatest midfielder in Premier League history? Some tough ones in here, aren't they?
That is tough. I mean, you've always got the Gerrard, Scholes, Lampard shout, haven't you? I would chuck Roy Keane into that mix as well. I'd have to go with, if I had to pick one, if you're forcing us to pick one, I'd have to go with Gerrard.
He must have been someone that was a huge inspiration to you, obviously, former Liverpool captain now. Someone that you took a lot from.
Yeah, someone who I looked up to when I was a kid and young, watching the Premier League, and then obviously having the opportunity to work with him, play with him was incredible, and learn so much from him. So for me, I'd be biased and always say Stevie. Yeah.
Stephen Gerrard takes it. Jordan, love that.
Brilliant.
Thanks a lot. Did you enjoy it?
Thank you. Brilliant. Thank you.
Top man. Thank you for your questions.